All right, so welcome back, everyone. It's been a minute. We've been on, winter break for past month, so you haven't seen me in a while. And we are going to be talking about the MIET 404 ground control course, and we're going to be talking about the syllabus and a little bit of an introduction to what the course is going to be like. One thing you may have noticed already. You'll notice that my title is a little bit different. I'm not actually sure what to call myself right now, so I just call myself a visiting professor. But just to make sure all the students know that I will be stepping down as Bluefield State's director of the Mining Engineering Technology program, and this is due to a number of reasons, but some prior obligations. However, what I will be trying to do, if I get approval to do so, is to continue teaching these two courses this semester, and then going from there. So there is the potential, to come back and do some adjunct work, as well. So, we'll see where that goes. But for now, that's sort of, the status quo of what's been going on since our last lecture. So with that, let's jump into this, and we're going to talk about so this is MIET 404 ground control. This is a 16-week course, and I know it says campus, web enhanced, and asynchronous online. Because of this, transition in positions, assuming this course continues, it will be asynchronous online only. So the class days and times don't really make sense. My contact information is on the screen. Office hours will be virtual as well. So that's how we're sort of doing this. And so the catalog description from the course catalog of this course. This is a study of the properties and behavior of geologic material and masses and their classifications and ratings. We'll be talking about design principles, of mine openings, in rocks, and basic aspects of ground control and mining. We'll also have some laboratories with this course, right? And those techniques will be used in determining of geologic material properties and behavior. Also determination of rock property index, strength, failure criteria, mechanical behavior, that sort of thing. And then we'll also be doing the evaluation and design of ground control plans or roof control plans for different mining methods and using various analysis tools. So I know it says note that lab sessions will be in the lab, or this is in person, or it'll be accessible both in person and online. Like I said, this was written before that, so we are switching that to online only. Prerequisites are MIET 312 and 392, that's surface and underground mining, or the consent of the instructor. So required text for this course is going to be Coal Mine Ground Control 3rd edition by Dr. Sidping. That book is on the left, and just a little bit about that. This book is written by perhaps the quintessential ground control, particularly coal mine ground control expert of our time, really. I think anyone would consider him the pinnacle of coal mine ground control. Many of us have followed in his footsteps, and I'm lucky enough that I did have one of his classes. When I was a student at WVU, I had his longwall mining course. So that's also a book that he has out there, and so I was pretty lucky there. There's also an autobiography that he wrote a while back. That is a really good read if you're just, you know, bored on a, I don't know, whatever, Wednesday evening like it is right now. So that's our book. That's the author. These are available through SME. Students do get a discount. We could try to get some copies donated as well, but that's what we'll be using. We're going to be using the standard institution-wide grading scale, 90, 80, 70, 60, just like we have in previous classes. Now, how will the grades be calculated? You remember in the last courses, it was, basically even for each category. In this case, that's not the case, and that is because this course has an internal lab, just like the ventilation course 306. So it's 2 hours of coursework and then a 1 hour lab that's sort of built in, right? So in this case, labs are going to be worth a third of the grade, so 33%. And then the other 3 categories, quizzes, something I've titled Applied Engineering Judgment. I'm not exactly sure how that's going to work yet, but I really didn't like the way that discussions, were going with, such small class size, right? So, and they don't really, tend to like take off or anything like that. So we're going to try something a little bit different. And I think what it might be is just like maybe like small, like, problem solving or, like case studies and stuff like that, where we talk about, how we're applying, engineering and how we use judgment. So those are 16.5% each for that, and then of course the midterm and final each. Okay, so that's how we're going to do our stuff. And weekly calendar, I have the first 9 weeks in here. The remainder are in, the syllabus, with, of course, week 15, there being no new material prior to finals week, which is week 60. In this case, also note that there are no assignments that are due the first week of the course, which is now, and that we're talking about the introduction, and then we'll also discuss the role of ground control in mining. Okay. So we have the course description from the catalog. What's on the website is that this is a little bit more concise. So this is a study of the properties and behavior of geologic materials and masses and their classification ratings. So we'll be learning design principles of mine openings and rocks, laboratory techniques, determination of representative part strength failure criteria. It's basically the same thing, just shortened from what's we just read up in the syllabus. But this is, a nice visual of the course description. This can be found on the website, right? In the course catalog link. And it says, note, lab session meets in the Mining Engineering Technology Laboratory. I had tried to, readjust that to get both in-person and virtual, but we will be virtual only now. So we will be working through that, though, and we'll talk about that in a bit. And that bit is right now. Okay, so how are we going to do the labs? Types of, software that we're going to be using, because this is going to be a fairly software-heavy lab, particularly, like the second half or so of the course, right, where we're going to be using a lot of ACPS. Remember, like we tried out in underground, right? We'll be using other software as well. Pretty much any of the ground control software that we've discussed, that we've just touched base on. We'll be diving into a lot deeper in the labs, because you are going to need to know how to use those in the field, right? Because we're going to try to keep this as practical as we can. We do have some other options for labs, and we'll work through those as I think about how to try and implement them, all right? And so, like I said, we'll be covering some theory and going over some, for the equations that are, for cold pillar strength and rock failure, that sort of thing. But at the same time, this is an engineering technology program, and so we'll be focusing on, the practical side of things. And so with that, that's been the syllabus and an introduction to the class. And so thanks for sticking around. Hopefully I get to do the same and we get to continue this. So, with that, we'll see you next time.